What's up, YouTube? Hey, this is Josh again, coming back at you. Hey guys, I was just gonna let y'all know that I'm actually gonna extend it out a week for the giveaway, the semi giveaway, just because I feel like a day is just not efficient. People don't have a chance to enter fast enough. Node, I think that's how you say it. You're not close, but you can guess again. And I will ship it as long as you are the winner. You just pay for shipping, and I'll give you my address, which is 2908 107th Street, Lubbock, Texas 79423. Address right there. But yeah, guys, I hate to do that to you, Node. I know you're the first one that entered it, and thank you for your support again. I appreciate everybody that subscribes to me. Guys, like I said, I'm not trying to get rich off y'all, okay? I'm not trying to overcharge y'all. I'm not trying to do anything, but these silicones are not cheap to make, first of all, but at the same time they have flaws, and if they have flaws, that takes your time and abilities to make it right. Now I'm not going to sit here and say that you have that expertise. I don't even have the expertise, guys. That's why I'm getting rid of them, because it's as a giveaway. But at the same time, yes, I could fix them. I know how to fix them. I've been doing this for a long time. Animatronics, a long time. Silicones, questionable. I'd say probably about a year. But at the same time, I am going to extend it out until Saturday of next week. So enter your number. I'll tell you if you're hot or cold. Actually, I'll do that for you. But whoever's closest, I already have my number. And so whoever's closest in the first comment will receive it. And I do have some good guy silicone faces, half as well, with ears as well. Guys, I make these in 3 parts, just because I'll be honest, I don't feel like messing with the whole rounding around the ears and stuff like that. It's too much. I just want to get to the point and get it done, you know. I have a Bride of Chucky that's coming out absolutely phenomenal. He doesn't look like somebody punched him in the mouth anymore. He looks like a Bride of Chucky. Now there are small bits of stuff that just don't add up with him in the actual movie, but guys, this is all about building these things. I'm not gonna try to mimic the whole movie. Like, I'm not gonna try to mimic the actual doll. That was in the 90s and 2000s, so their silicone was different than ours. They've had different molds. Like, there's all sorts of stuff that I don't have. So, but that being said, guys, I do have some silicone Chuckies or good guy dolls that have imperfections as well. If you're interested in that, maybe a second winner, if you're interested. I'm not going to sit there and say they're perfect, because they're not. You've got to do your due diligence. You got to mess with them. But I'll tell you one thing: if you can get this thing looking good, guess what? You're in the money right there, because these things are not cheap. I think all that silicone probably was over $1,000 that was wasted because of the imperfections, which sucks. But that's the problem with, building these things. They're not cheap. And so, like I said before, once I get done with these, I'm done building them until around August, September is about roughly where I'll probably start up again, if you're interested. If not, I might just stay away from them, because they're expensive, they're hard to build, and they are tedious. But stay tuned. I will keep you updated on the build that I'm doing at the moment. And guys, let me tell you this. I kind of lost my edge about building these, just because there's so much work involved. There's so much time. There's so much consuming of your day, and it's like, but once you start getting back in that motion and you start building again and you start looking how it's coming out, you're like, oh, heck yeah, now I know why I wanted to do this in the first place. So it's all about perspective, right? And it's all about don't give up, Now, guys, I will be honest with you. I'm not selling these, the ones that I'm building, because it'll be for my actual good guy doll. The only thing I do need is some different clothes for him. I have the shoes. I just need his pants and his shirt for the Bride of Chucky one. But that being said, y'all stay tuned. Thank you for all your support. Remember, Jesus loves you. God loves you. And you're never alone. And use your talents wisely. Don't hide them. And be respectful to people. And always lend a helping hand. Because, guys, right now, me doing these giveaways, I lose money. But I want y'all to feel like you're a part of my group. You're a part of my family. You're a second family to me. Even though I've never met you, never seen you. I've talked to you over the internet through messaging. But y'all are part of my second family, you know. You kind of get to live my life on a daily when it comes to me building these things. So I want you to be a part of it. And if I can give back something to you, then I'm happy to do that. Yeah, I can't give you it with shipping just because of I don't feel like it's right. Personally, I feel like I want to give you something that's worth me shipping, not feeling like, well, you gave me a crappy looking thing that's not even like, or it's workable, but you paid for it, but I now haven't. I don't really care for it. But when you buy it, you take more time. You take that effort and go, okay, you know what? I think I want to build on this thing. So I guess it's all about perspective. Me personally, if somebody gave something to me, I cherish it, of course. But it's just like anybody saying, when you go to college, if your parents pay for it, you're on the fence on, do I really care if I graduate? No, because it's not coming out of my pocket. But then when you have to pay for it yourself, like I did, you take that initiative, you take that logic and say, you know what? If I have to pay for this school, I'm going to get through it because it's going to be beneficial for for me and my family in the future or whatever, right? So just remember, even if I give this to you and you pay for shipping, treat it as if you were to purchase it, like if you actually purchased it with me. Because, guys, I'm not kidding you. The imperfections are not that horrible. Like, I could keep them and build on to them. But to be honest with you, I've already got enough to worry about and build on. So, yeah, I'm pumping the brakes on that one. So, but, guys, I'm happy to give y'all an opportunity to have one. I think you'll really enjoy it. It's really cool, guys, when it comes out. Just use that Good Guy replica resin, I guess skull, I guess that's what you would call it. Yeah, skull. And cut it in half, okay? Use I would say use a rotary tool and cut it in half. And then once you cut it in half, use the servo, put the servo up top to where the servo does this, right? And now the mouth will come off. You just have to pry it little by little by little on the back side with a screwdriver. Eventually that resin that's in the back that keeps his mouth closed will crack and it'll pop open, and then now you'll have a full mouth. And then you drill, there's a little kind of like a gray area that's about this big. You drill right in the center of it, and then you drill right in the center of the side of the skull, and then attach a rod to it, and there you go. There's your moving mouth with the servo. You just have to figure out the rest of the servo. Now I can show you, which is not a big deal. Speaking of that, I guess I'll just go and do that right now, because I want y'all to be able to have the opportunity to build these things. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a clue on how I do it. Okay, it's not crazy hard, but if you don't know what you're doing, it definitely can be a challenge, to say the least. So give me one sec here. Give me one sec. I'm gonna drink some. You right with you? Sorry if it's a little cloudy. So like I said, guys, right there, my wife's painting. Give me one sec, and I'll actually show you how I make it animatronic. Okay, you can get these on Amazon. I think I kind of hid them from you a little bit, but I pretty much just want you to understand the concept of how these things are put together. And I'm not going to actually show you the Chucky that I'm building on right now because he looks freaking absolutely phenomenal. And I want to show that to you later on. But here you go. It looks like right there. That's all you have to do. You can mimic mine just as well. Get these little 90-degree break. I guess they're connectors. I guess you can get them on Amazon for like $8.99. Get the. I think it's the. Matter of fact, I'll show it to you. But yeah, use a servo. There you go. There's that right there. So yeah, phenomenal though. But yeah, I want to. Okay. Sorry if I'm just rambling on, but as you can silicone. Okay, these are all possibilities. Like as you see right here, this is not the greatest looking, but as you can see, you can always paint it and get it to its right color, or you can do this one right here. Okay, it's all about how you want to proceed with it. I have this one, which is a little bit of imperfections, but not too crazy. And then, let me see. So I have this one right here, it has a little imperfections. Guys, it takes time to build these things. Like, and there's some more ears and stuff. So maybe the next, maybe I'll do 2 winners. Oh, dang it. Well, y'all saw a little peek of the doll, or the Bride of Chucky, but hey, it is what it is. I'll just show you right now. So this is what it looks like right now. This is the fully animatronic one. As you can see, his mouth and everything looks absolutely phenomenal. But yeah, guys, y'all just stay tuned, updated. There's way more to do on this doll than what it looks like. There's still the animatronic for the back, or where the eyes are at. There's hair, there's ears, there's still more paint. But yeah, this thing came out pretty freaking awesome. So yeah, just let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll hit you up later on this tonight once I have a better idea of what this thing's turning out like. But it definitely is it's not easy. So y'all take care and God bless. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.